Good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we will be beginning the Alderaan planetary storyline, so let's go ahead and get underway.
Stand by. I'm routing comm traffic through our mid-rim outposts. You're on a 6-second delay until I resynchronize the data stream. 3, 2, 1. Synced and secured. Tracking systems show you're in the castle lands of Alderaan. Enjoy the view, Cypher. I hear the mountains are lovely.
No more beautiful than my watcher.
But are they icier? Don't answer that. Alderaan is governed by the wealthiest noble families in the galaxy.
That one was actually
They've
funny.
feuded for centuries, and are presently engaged in a full-scale war. You're here because Imperial intelligence believes that one of the noble houses, or a noble within one of the houses, is financing the Eagle's terror network.
What sort of financing are we talking about?
Money for weapons, transportation, bribes, anything the cells need. The Empire's resources are tied up supporting House Thul's efforts to claim the throne. But intelligence does have one asset, Vector Hillis. Vector was an Imperial ambassador to the nobles, but he was later repurposed. Now he's with the Killiks, Alderaan's native alien species.
Why are you being cagey, Watcher 2?
Apologies. Vector's is an unusual case, and I should explain. When Vector approached the Killiks on a mission of diplomacy, they absorbed him into their collective intelligence. He's part of their hive mind. However, he continues to file activity reports, and we believe he's still loyal to the Empire, even if he's barely human anymore.
You're asking me to trust someone who thinks like an alien?
If he's a security risk, you may eliminate him after the mission, but no sooner. We've requisitioned Vector from the diplomatic service and given him a need-to-know overview. You'll rendezvous at these coordinates. Use him to eliminate any noble or house funding the terrorists. Watcher 2 out.
Now we get to go play politics. grab our planetary assignments.
Welcome, sir. I bring the good wishes of Moff Sarek, the officer entrusted with annexing this planet. He has been anticipating your arrival.
I am at his service.
Good day, sir. Your services to the Empire are well known, to those with the proper clearance. I expect to care little for the niceties of politics here, so I will be brief. The Empire intends to use Alderaan's succession struggle to bring it into the fold, and I'm offering you the opportunity to play a pivotal role.
Alderaan would make a fine jewel in the Empire's crown.
The heir to Alderaan's throne was recently assassinated, right after withdrawing from the protection of the Republic. The planet's in civil war, and for the first time in thousands of years, without the armies of the Republic to bring order.
A divided world will fall quickly.
Yes, we must make our move now, while the throne stands empty. We have an alliance with one of the noble houses, House Thul. The house was exiled 60 years ago after a failed bid for power, and came to us instead. Unfortunately, they have proven too weak to do what's needed.
Do they need the fear of the Emperor put into them?
Yes. Jorad, one of the Thul Lords, insists on following Alderaan's rules of civilized warfare. I want you to show him warfare is far from civil. Several of Thul's vassal houses have rebelled since Thul's connection to us became public. This cannot be allowed. Take a slave collar from my man here and drag one of these rebels to our weak-willed Lord Thul. Kill the rest and leave them where they fall.
These Alderaan lordlings will beg to serve the Empire.
These lords of Alderaan must lose their foolish pride. Those who will not bow must break.
Gotta love his rhetoric, at least. Go ahead and pick up our heroic missions at the terminal as well. Ah, there's one large kill count mission. I despise those, but it is what it is. There are quite a few in this area. We'll go ahead and take care of the main quest stuff that is here first, and then we'll spread out to do the heroics. So we'll go and do the first part of the planetary line, and then we'll warp to the heroics, and then we'll come back around to rendezvous with Vector. I'm actually surprised there is many heroic missions within this sector as there are. But it just means we'll get to them quicker. So, not really a problem. And we need to stop off at our trainer, because according to the map they have something for us.
Always go for the quick and silent kill. This concludes our business.
Alright, now let's go shock some nobles. So first, let's grab this side quest that's over here.
Imagine leaving your home for a sojourn into the galaxy. When you return, you find the manor infested. The wood is rotten and wriggling. Beetles carpet floors you raced across as a child, and maggots drop entangled clumps onto your head. This
How
is
very
what
vivid.
House Thul must contend with, an infestation of vermin.
The Killiks, insectoid aliens here on Alderaan, they're causing problems.
Yes, barely intelligent things. It's the nobility's obligation to contain the swarms underground. Unchecked, they are ravaging this planet, turning palaces into hives and cocooning the survivors. Generations caught in the mandibles of beasts.
You sound a little scared.
Legend has it Killiks once ruled the planet. Supposedly most flew to the stars, but how many remained in hibernation? House Organa has been neglecting their responsibilities against the vermin, but even they carry defenses against Killik hunting parties. If you could seize the Organa toxins and poison the Killik hives, well, the Killiks will swarm, and the other houses must defend themselves and do their part.
That's not a bad idea.
We will all war against the Killiks, and Thul will save this planet from infestation.
Need to make sure that we do that quest before we collect Vector. Because obviously, being part of the hive mind, killing Killiks would be a big problem for him. And now we'll take the Lord that we just shock-collared to go and speak with Lord Thul. I do believe it will send the message.
Who? Crymar? Is that Crymar Novan? That's a free nobleman of Alderaan. Unhand him. Who are you? What's this about?
I work for the Empire. The Empire you swore to serve.
That wasn't exactly the terms of our agreement as I understood it.
All of Alderaan will be thrown into chains because of you.
Silence, slave! The sooner you see reason, the easier it'll be.
I've said before that being too harsh might stir greater rebellion, though, of course, that's up to you.
I believe that is up to me.
Sir.
This spineless toad will make a poor lord of Alderaan.
Yes. It will take work to shape him. I hope you will undertake this for me. I would like to make you the voice of the Empire in House Thul. Aid Jorad and his men in crushing resistance to our rule. Obey him as if it were me, and with the same penalty for defiance. Tell him what you need, and he will ensure Thul's hold on Alderaan.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Penalty for defiance. I like the sound of that.
I suppose the Moth expects us to take on House Organa. They're one of our oldest noble houses and loyal to the Republic. Until recently, they've been without an army, but they've got supporters all over the planet, including here.
You'll never find them. They've got top-of-the-line cloaking, better than anything the Empire makes. No probes will get through, no spy sats, nothing.
You really are an idiot.
House Organa denied raising an army, claiming it's just patriots defending their lands. But their attacks are too organized. We'll never find every group. We need to get inside their planet-wide communications, and that means finding a base with a physical link to slice into.
No Organa will leave your lands alive.
That's very thorough, but not entirely the point.
It's spineless.
The Organa guerrillas have a base hidden in some cave or other natural camouflage. There should be a master comlink there, guarded by their best soldiers. If you insert this computer spike, it'll give us a backdoor into all their communications.
Once we can hear them, there's nowhere on this world they'll be safe.
House Organa will not make another move without us knowing.
Let's start with infiltrating the droid factory since it's the first heroic up anyway. With luck we won't have to do much fighting, but we'll see. Yes, I hope not, because it looks like everything in here is going to be elite, except for the droids. And considering there's, what, 3 elites over there, plus 2 strong droids. Yeah, even with Cleo in heal mode, that would be quite a bit of fighting. On the bright side, the guards through here are just strong and normal. But of course we haven't entered the true heroic area yet. Those are just strong. Then we have an elite, and 2 more strong. If we can take on the Overseer by themselves, that would be fine. But I have a feeling... Okay, the droid turned around. I was going to say taking on 2 elites at the same time without her in heal mode would be a bit difficult. On the bright side, our stealth has held out so far. Alright, chill now.
You want some of this?
And we got an elite involved.
Cripes, that hurts.
This may not end well. Okay, we managed to pull it off. Apparently activating that terminal activated the one droid, which, because it was a story moment, broke through my stealth, and I was already up enough to where the other enemies would see us. So, have to be mindful for that with this next console. Especially since there are a bunch of elites up here. I have a feeling I'm going to have to use my heroic moment. But let's find out. Yep. If it wasn't for the fact that 2 elites are involved, I wouldn't have had to. If Cleo had been in heal, we would have been alright. Darn it. So I guess I better switch her, though we did waste the heroic moment before I thought about it. Though with luck, now that that guy's dead, I can just slice the terminal here from the side and not have to fight.
You and me, we're getting good.
And in case you're wondering about the alien voice that's playing over top, that would be the quest giver. So if this was actually through the story bit instead of through the terminal, we'd actually be able to tell what he was saying. I was hoping being off to the side it wouldn't trigger the 2 over there. Oh well.
Inga kijita, nini tanu, alelo kwekuta. Kunta chuta, kasuya likulira, kanki kum.
What was your first clue?
Una gutaka pola kupito opera. Jiruni pibuka.
At least that part was helpful.
All going down.
Except for the fact that they killed all the droids so easily. Too strong, an elite, and a champion. Definitely a heroic moment, necessary time. Still not active yet, though.
You and me, we're getting good.
Gonna have to be really good for what's about to happen. I can just get rid of those strongs. And now the elite, I can save the heroic moment for the champion. So even if we die, it'll be okay as long as we get rid of this guy.
Facility. The droid factory's back in Thul's control.
Super excited for them. Alright, now let's see what the next heroic on the list is. Sabotage. Off we go. We'll get the lay of the land and the enemies before we decide whether or not Cleo can switch back.
Blow that thing up, we could get a nice flood going.
That is quite true. Not necessarily necessary, but quite true. Now we have to set explosives on each of the 4 generators. And it looks like someone else is here. You did most of the work, so go ahead. We went ahead and joined with her to make this simpler. Certainly takes the aggressive Sith warrior part seriously. Got us to level 45. Oh, she's at level 75. Surprised she even grouped with us. Yeah, I'm thinking going around would be for the best.
It's ugly.
And since she was defeated, our group has been disbanded. So now we can go back to just stealthing. We could do the bonus of sealing the pressure release valves, but since the only reason we were going to get the bonus anyway was because of the fighting we did with the player who we had grouped with, I'm not concerned about it. Now we need to defeat and search the Olgo General. Which I'm assuming, yep, he's at the very end of the map.
You and me? Getting good.
I was about to say, don't even tell me that his body disappeared and I can't complete this objective.
And now Thul will scrape their wound raw.
Alright, 2 better pieces of armor. And while we're here where the enemy can't respawn, let's get some of this stuff sold. I really need to go get Vector so that I can start giving away some of these companion gifts. Alright, let's check the map. We'll go ahead and go to Spring Thrall. The Lanar question is that high kill count mission, so I'm trying to avoid that until the last possible moment. For this one, we have to investigate the crash site. And I imagine we'll trigger some sort of ambush while investigating the site, because, you know, that's just the way things happen. Yep.
Make me look good.
These ones are only strong, but I don't want to take the chance of switching her over to damage, and then when we actually find the Thul port, a champion showing up. Yeah, I'll take it that wasn't right either. And yep, champion. Gotta hand it to the Organas, they have some vicious security droids. I'm sorry, war droid in this case.
You and me? Getting good.
I will take it that that was not right either.
Outstanding work on your part.
Yeah, done.
Handled those droids before we even realized they
Now
were
let's
a
just
threat.
hope we can get out of here.
If only the Thuls had been so useful.
On my way.
Alright, and that got us some more better armor. And as you can see, we are now completely mismatched, but it's okay. Now we'll head over to reinforcements. We have to take out a Jedi Master and Advisec mercenaries. See, the elites count, but the droids don't. But to get to the elites, you still gotta fight the droids. I forgot that I had turned her off of being aggressive in order to get away from those droids. So she literally did nothing while they were shooting me. So that was my bad. Oh, excuse me. Water gave me the hiccups. Hurry up and pull back before they decide to break my stealth while I'm healing. Adversects are really aggressive too. Okay, that was just ridiculous. I have no idea what happened that time.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
You and me are getting good.
I got myself completely turned around and lost.
Make me look good.
adversaries do way too much damage. See, each one of them has 2 of those droids with them. I hate wasting heroic moment. Oh good, this'll be fun, 2 of them at once. Well, that puts us at the halfway point at least. Definitely going to need the heroic moment up there. Jedi Master and 2 of the Advisec soldiers.
Yeah.
Be lucky to get one of them killed before the other 2 massacre me.
Rise and shine.
Oh, great. Can't use the heroic moment because I gotta save it for that Jedi and those two adversaries.
Force is my ally.
Alright, that takes care of the mercenary part. Now we just gotta kill this Jedi.
Free to send more Sith to secure this world.
Alright. Now we're wearing a good portion of the Vivas armor set. Alright, so I think there's only the one heroic left in this area. If my map will stop moving. I swear. Alright, so the Lantern Loyalists. Which is a high kill count mission, so see how quickly we can do this one. Today's video will be a little bit longer because I didn't expect all of the heroics to exist in a single area. The smugglers part will be easy there, they're all just normal. The mercenaries are elites. I might actually be able to put her over on damage because of that. Let's give it a shot and see. Oh, Well, it looks like some of the Lanners are just strong, so yeah, we should be fine in this area. This kill mission's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. As long as we avoid the champion-level captains. Crap, I got a captain involved. I'm more than likely still gonna die because she's not in healing mode. Oh well, everyone we killed around them counted, so that's not a big deal. Alright, just need one more smuggler and 12 of the Lanner forces. forces. Alright, 5 more. Excuse me.
Collaborating with House Lanar's ruffians earns a swift death. You have
That was
cowed
close.
their numbers, and now fear is in full bloom.
That didn't get us anything good at all. Ah, well. Alright, let's go take care of the actual story stuff now. We should go and do that Killick side quest before we get Vector. So that I don't have to deal with disapproval straight off the bat. And we only have one heroic left, so when we get into that area, it'll be super simple to finish. So, silver lining. Kinda. and stealth through and avoid any unnecessary fights. Since I think we fought more than long enough on this video.
Not so tough now, dirtbag.
Impressive work. You can see we now have access to the Organa systems. They're all talking about the ruthlessness and brutality of the recent attack. They do train you Imperials well, don't they?
Tell me you're not going to cry.
Moff Sarek told me to respect you, not to submit to schoolyard taunts. Now that we can monitor the Organa's communications, it should be possible to...
Lord Thul, the base is under attack. Send aid quickly. Order Outpost 2 under attack. I repeat, under attack.
Perimeter defenses breached. We're under attack by assault droids. Repeat, a coordinated attack by probe and assault droids.
Blood of the Queen.
Sounds like you need a little Imperial support right now.
Yes. Show those backbiters that the Empire stands behind House Thul. The data says all 3 border posts are under attack. Looks like a coordinated effort. Hunter-killers and probes. All I've got out there is a skeleton crew. You're the only one close enough to reach them in time. Please, save my bases and bring me the memory cores from any probes you destroy. I want to know who's behind this. Good luck.
With skills like mine, you don't need luck.
Thank you. Now hurry!
And 46. So far, none of them have had any of the poison that we need for the Killick operation. There's one at least. Oh, 2 vials of Killick poison, 1 to go. No poison. They really don't want me to have this poison, do they? There's the last vial of poison. Now we need to steal the dispenser. So the question is, who has the dispenser? Oh, crates have the dispenser. Now we just have to poison the hives.
It's ugly.
And of course the hives are all the way on the other side, so we may as well take care of the base camps on the way. It's 1 memory core, 2 to go. Alright, this camp is secure, even though it doesn't look it. And we just need 2 more probe droid memories. droid memory. And we just have to rescue the other base. And there's the last of the probe droid cores. So now we just have to rescue the other base. That takes care of that. Now we'll go poison those Killick hives, swing by and pick up Vector, and then turn in our assignments for today, and that'll be where we conclude. And done.
Yes, this is the one, as the song schedule determined.
I can't wait to see how this goes.
We are Vector Hillis, Dawn Herald of the Ouroboros Nest. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Agent.
Cypher 9. I'm with Imperial Intelligence.
Of course. We trust our appearance doesn't disturb you.
Our superiors in the diplomatic service find our joining disconcerting, but it was necessary. The joining allowed us to share thoughts and senses with the Nest, forge a bond between Empire and Kilix. The change is a small price.
So long as it gets the job done.
We appreciate your professionalism. Yes, as to your target, Imperial Intelligence provided us with a list of names, dates, and locations connected to your terrorist financier.
You have an ID on the target?
We can't identify the financier himself, but your information shows he's visited House Organa, House Ceres, House Pantier, and House Cortez. Cortez is a vassal of the Empire's proxy, House Thul. If you show the Cortez Baron a copy of our findings, he might close in on your foe.
I appreciate the advice.
We must proceed to the Dance of Unlighting, but we'll remain here for the duration of your mission. We suggest you present yourself to Cortez as an ally of the Empire. Show strength, and don't mention your intelligence connections.
He doesn't join us right away. I had forgotten about that. Alright, so we'll go and turn in our 2 assignments that we have. And then we will resume in the next one with going to see the people of House Cortez. Yes, because House Cortez isn't a part of the map we have not been to yet. So, we'll save that.
The Killik hives have been poisoned. They'll swarm soon.
And the noble houses must accept their obligation to combat them, thanks to Thul leadership. In another life, you would have made a fine royal guardian of the mountains.
Super exciting to hear that. So many people.
I cannot thank you enough for your quick work. I don't know what the Organas were after, but that attack was long in the planning.
It is foolishness to spread your troops so thin.
We have not had outright war on Alderaan for generations. Our tactics are somewhat rusty. Who's the source of these? What were they looking for? And quickly!
The programming signatures point to Lord Cedric Kilesa.
Lord Kilesa is my vassal. He swore loyalty to me personally when we returned from exile.
Don't be stupid.
The parameters indicate the probes were to join an assault team in a... My lord, this program indicates an assault team massing in a tunnel between here and the Kilesa estates. I don't find any such tunnel on the blueprints.
The siege tunnel! Blood of the Queen! They're coming through the siege tunnel!
Those attacks were meant to draw your guards away from the palace.
The wretched traitor! That tunnel connects his lands directly to our estates. No one's used it in centuries, but the tunnel opens right under this room. What are we going to do?
I'll be stained with blood from head to toe.
I would not have guessed your bloodlust would come in so handy.
Be happy.
Sarek gave us cartons of thermite explosives. They take time to set up, but they pack a punch. If you take them into the siege tunnel, you can collapse it on Cedric and his army. Seal the access so they can't threaten us again.
Let's get this done.
I don't know what I'd do without you here. There's
Die.
an entrance to the tunnel nearby. The storeroom is in the same area. I'll recall my troops to defend the surface, but there's no doubt the real battle will be below. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and take care of that real quick, and that'll be our end point. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well.
So, you're the Imperial puppet who taught Droid Thul to bite instead of bark. Does he lick your hand? Fetch your slippers? Real Alderaanians will never bow to the likes of you.
I'm here to kill you.
Then do it. Another will rise in my place, and another after that, until the last infant child. If you had a shred of honor, you'd face me like a man of noble blood. Instead, you hide behind a box of thermite.
Uh-huh. You're not worth the time.
This tunnel's coming down.
Even our ruins are more alive than your empire. Retreat!
Good luck. I will miss the bonus by 3, but it will.
The Kalazars just surrendered. My men are returning from the outpost to take them into custody. When they saw the tunnel explode around their lord, every man among them laid down their arms.
Funny
I
the
will
effect
tell Moff
explosives
Sel
have on
of
people.
your heroism immediately.
You wouldn't be set without me. Spread the word.
I will make sure of that. The Thuls need not fear any further rebellion in their ranks. It would be a waste to pin down one of our best operatives here any longer. General Stanul Thul is coordinating our efforts near House Ald. Speak to him if you'd like to take a further role in this conquest.
You have saved my house's dream of ruling our world, and taught me much about what that will mean. I will not forget.
We'll see. And that is a good stopping point for today. Thank you for joining me for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any further installments. And like and subscribe, it really helps out our channel. Also feel free to join us over on twitch.tv/GrimmeryChannel2 at 2 o'clock today. Ryan and I will be conducting Versus Saturday, Demon Slayer edition. We hope to see you there. Have a great day, everyone.